I mean, you take a house that's got 4 rooms and uh, you charge $100 a week for 4 rooms. That's $1,600 a month, and you don't even have to pay taxes on that. That's $1,600 a month. If you break that down, that's about 20. I think it's about $21,000 a year. $21,000 a year. So if you take two houses and rent 4 rooms out in each one of those houses, that's $42,000 a year. Yeah, technically you're supposed to pay taxes, but the tax man isn't going to technically know that I'm actually renting. Isn't going to know that I'm actually renting these rooms out. So, how are they going to prove that I was ever renting any rooms out? There's no paper trail because I'm paid in cash. You know, but I mean, shit. My grandmother rented out rooms for 10 years, and I rented out rooms for 2 years after she passed away when I was living with Susan. But it's like you make a lot of money doing that. There was about maybe 3 years that I didn't work, but I had income that whole time. That whole time. And the best time that I had with her was the time the first year together that I didn't have to work at all because I had plenty of money coming in through my grandmother and then through the rooms I was renting out. And then also when I started selling when I started illegally taking the copyright off of DVDs that I was renting at Blockbuster, I had a machine and I was taking the copyright off, and I had multiple DVD burners and shit, and I was making $5,000 a month selling copies of DVDs. And I did that for a year. So I made about $60,000 in 1 year just selling DVDs. And I didn't have to work a job at all at that time. I would just wake up in the morning and go sell the DVDs. And I even had her, I was paying her $400 a month to help me copy them because I couldn't do it all by myself. I had so many fucking customers buying DVDs from me every day that I didn't have time to copy them all. So I had like 4 or 5 fucking duplicators. I was able to burn like 30, 40 DVDs in 5 minutes. I mean, I was selling a shitload of DVDs every fucking day. $5,000 a month. It fluctuated. It was always between $3,000 to $5,000 a month pure profit that I was making. Now that year that we were together, that was one. It wasn't the best year. The first year we were together was the best, but this was the next best. And why? Because I didn't have to work a job that I fucking hated having to work every day. I got to be my own boss. I got to feel like I was somebody. I got to feel like I was successful because it was my idea to start selling these DVDs. And I came up with a plan and a system to do it. And it worked. And I did it consistently for a year. And I didn't have to that was my sole source of income during that time. And I made $3,000 to $5,000 a month, every fucking month. That's good fucking money to me. And that was fucking great because I wasn't stressed out every day. I didn't have all that pressure, and I had all that time, all that free time just to play my guitar, and we watched movies, and we had plenty of money to go do stuff all the time and go on little trips and stuff, and go on these little vacations and stuff, because I was making all that money selling those DVDs. So that was fucking awesome. I got to come up with some money, so I did some creative financing. That's what I call it. I call it creative financing because I'm a smart motherfucker. I can produce money. I can produce fucking money. I can have $20,000 in 1 hour. I guarantee you, I can make $100,000 during this live stream right now, and I can have it deposited in my PayPal account. I can literally make however much money you want me to make. I can make it in a few hours. So that's what I call creative financing. You see? So she threw me out. I'm afraid that I'm literally going to die. It's been 5 fucking days and she won't even give me a blanket. And judging by past history, how she threw me in jail one time, I'm like, fuck it. I mean, this is real. It's fight or flight, man. So it's like, hey, I don't have any money. I've got to get money so I can get to Austin, Texas. So morning came, and I go to the library and I get on the computer, and I'm like, okay, what can I sell on eBay? Because here's the thing: if you ever need a quick amount of money, all you have to do is put stuff up for sale on eBay. Now, part of the trick to putting things for sale up on eBay is this: you can sell anything, even if you don't own it. All you have to do is get a picture of it and make a listing. Put a price on it. Put your PayPal account on there. Somebody's going to buy it. I could probably make $5,000 in fucking an hour before this live stream's over with. I could go on eBay right now and I could put a Rolex, take a picture of somebody else's Rolex that I find on the internet somewhere and list it on eBay I could put like a $25,000 presidential watch on there and list it for 5,000. It'll sell like in minutes. In a few minutes, that watch, I guarantee you, it will sell. Somebody will buy it. Just like they say, a fool is born every minute, a sucker is born every minute. People will buy it. They're not going to question, is that real? Is it fake? Is he going to really sell it to me? They're going to buy it because they're guaranteed through PayPal anyway, so they're not going to lose any money. Here's what happens if they don't get their item. I'm going to tell you. Because if you don't do it the right way, it's a felony. Okay, so here's the right way, because you can do this shit. I mean, maybe some rules might have changed now. I don't know. They changed a lot of rules, but back in 2009, this is what happens. You list the item, they pay for it. The money goes into your PayPal, and that goes into your bank account. So I've got the money in the matter of just not. I think it took like a day or something. I had to wait like a day or something. I think it was. And actually, now that I think about it, I think it was like instantaneous because I had my eBay account was pretty old. So it's like I think they just put the money like directly through because I was a trusted eBay seller, but because I used to sell DVDs on eBay too. But the thing about it is, after you get the money, everything's still cool because the customer thinks they're still going to get their Rolex or whatever you sold. You can sell a Mercedes, a Rolex, a guitar, whatever high dollar item you can think of. And you can sell it for as much money as you want and however many items. That's what I'm saying. You can make $100,000 before the end of the night. Here's the catch. You have to be able to pay it back. It's a loan. You have to look at it as if it's a loan because here's what you do. Say I take a picture of a Rolex, I throw it on eBay, I sell it, I get the money. Now, in a couple of days, a customer's going to start asking me, hey, I haven't gotten my item yet. Can I get a tracking number on that? Are you going to send me a tracking number? Like, where's my item at? You know what you tell them? Oh, I'm sorry. It got broken during packing or shipping, or it got stolen or something. I'm gonna give you a refund. Don't worry about it. But you don't give them a refund. You just because you're keeping the fucking money. So what happens is PayPal reimburses the customer. So the customer's not getting messed up. They're not getting cheated. They get their money back. So in essence, I'm not fucking over a customer, a regular person like me and you. I'm fucking over a corporation. But I'm not going to fuck them over either. Because if I do, it's a felony. Okay? Because that's like a felony. I think anything over like 1,000 or something is a felony. Grand theft or something like that. But or it's fraud. That's what it's called. It's fraud. It's fraudulent. You can do prison for that. So what you have to do is you have to look at it like a loan. So PayPal reimburses the customer. Now PayPal sends you a bill. Now one of two things can happen. If you don't pay it, you can get your credit fucked up, or if they choose to, they can prosecute you and say it's fraudulent or something, especially if you do it more than one time. Anyway, I paid PayPal back. So I mean I paid them back, within 30 days. So everything got cool, with that. But that's how I got the money to get a Greyhound bus ticket to go from Huntington, West Virginia to Austin, Texas.